ರೋಗದ ವಿಷಯಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಾಗ, ಕೀಟದ ವಿಷಯ ಬಂದಾಗ ಈ ಥರ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಹೊಡೆದ್ರೆ ಸಾಯಲಾರದಂಥ ಹುಳುಗಳು.
ಮೇಡಮ್ ನಮಸ್ತೆ.
ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಸರ್.
ನಮ್ಮ ಜ್ಞಾನ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನಿಯ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ತಮಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ.
ನಮ್ಮದು 3-4 ವಿಧ ಇತ್ತು. ಅಷ್ಟಿಗೆ ನಾವು
ಕಾಯಿ ಬಿಡಲ್ಲ, ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ 2 ಸಾರಿ ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅಕ್ಟೋಬರ್ ನವೆಂಬರಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕಾಯಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
ಸಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಮರ ಏರುವವರು ಸಿಗದೆ
4 ಜನ ಮಾಡುವ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನ
ಹೀಗೆ ಅಗ್ರಿಮೇಟ್ ಅಡಿಕೆ ಮರ ಏರುವ ಯಂತ್ರದ ಬಳಕೆ
So, Namaskara and hello everyone. Welcome to a very special episode brought to you by Manage CIA. I'm your host, and today we are diving into a story that not just inspiring but deeply rooted in the soil of India's agriculture transformation. Our guest today is someone who turned a camera into connection between technology and tradition. He's a change maker, a communicator, and a true friend of farmers. Dr. Venkatramana Hegde, the man behind Shramajeevi Television and the Farm OTT. So without further delay, let's meet our guest for today's session. So hello sir, how are you?
Yeah, fine. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning sir. So let's dive into our today's discussions. What Shramajeevi Television actually does?
Basically, I'm a media person, agriculture technocrat turned into media. I started my hobby as an agriculture writer, and then into television. I was working for ETV at Hyderabad, and then where I got into this media, even being agriculture technocrat, and then I worked for Annadata Kannada, and then Kasturi Television, and then I started my own production house for agriculture. So basically, I turned myself, before getting into this startup, to get the confidence and the knowledge of the necessity and to understand the domain. I worked for some 15 years. Now the present startup is the OTT TV. OTT, I think you people understand this: Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hotstar, etc. They are all OTTs. Basically, they are for entertainment. They are the global OTTs for entertainment. We used very same technology for agriculture extension work. So that is the beauty of our platform. We are the one and only one in India using private, our own OTT for disseminating agriculture information. So basically we are OTT TV for agriculture, and we never say that we are the digital platform. We say OTT. We use that term in a very specific way, and we have monthly magazine also, both digital and print circulation on a very large scale.
Yeah. So, sir, can you please tell me about your background, like how it started and how this is journey for you?
As I told in the beginning, there is a particular gap between. We have thousands of agriculture scientists and agriculture technocrats, but they are unable to communicate in a required way or in an effective way. That is the main problem of the people at universities and the institute. They know a lot of things which are really needed by the farmer. On the other hand, the farmers, they have very practical experience, but they are not able to understand the language of the scientists or the technocrats. So someone has to bridge between. And again, there is one more interesting factor, that there are lot of media platforms. They know media and they are able to communicate with people, but they are not able to understand agriculture science, what exactly to be communicated and how it is to be communicated, and also in a scientific way. See, normally the media people are against to science itself, not necessarily agriculture, the science itself. They simply go for organic farming, indigenous breeds, etc. They never go beyond that. That is not the scenario on the agriculture practical field. So the necessity of the R was someone who understands agriculture science and someone who understands exact requirement of the farmer and who can communicate in a media language. Effective presentation of the same agriculture science in an effective way as a media person. So we are the best blend of agriculture science, practical experience, and also the media. Effective print and visual media. Basically, I am a farmer. I have my own arecanut garden and other spices deep into the Western Ghats. This is our background. That's why we are able to succeed in this, and that's how we are able to penetrate and make a lot of impact.
When you first share your vision for Shramajeevi TV, what kind of responses did you receive from family, friends, or even farmers themselves?
See, the family, they were not aware of all these things. So simply they were watching my efforts, etc. But
Yeah.
the thing is, no, way back in 2004, one crop, spice crop, vanilla was very popular. Then it was a very tricky crop to pollinate by hand. And the people were unable to understand how exactly. In 2004, then I was working for ETV for the field. I had camera and I had this experience. Then I made one documentary film, or you can say small video of
Mm-hmm.
how to pollinate that particular vanilla,
Mm-hmm.
and without practical physical experience. And that made people understand this pollination process in lakhs of farmers understood very easily.
Mm-hmm.
No, then I understood the power of the visual media, which can be utilized for effective training of any sensitive or any, you can say, the minute things. Then we didn't look back. We started our series. So the feedback of the farmers were excellent. They
Yeah.
requested me to make all the sort of videos on that. So then we made a lot of documentary films in Kannada, English, Hindi, and Tamil language. And even we sold those DVDs across India and also Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. That's how the response was. We made a lot of money and also and a name in that effort. That's how it started.
Today, you have built a community over 6 lakh YouTube subscriber,
Yeah.
launched a dedicated OTT platform, and crossed 90,000 downloads. But let's go back. What was your very first video like? And were you nervous that time?
No, not at all. See, we started organically, and then way back in 2000, the video itself was a new thing for farmers
Mm-hmm.
or anyone, because there was no this kind of social media or even smartphone. There was no smartphone at that time. So then only we started from scratch. So it gave me lot of time to organically grow into this visual media. So whatever I was doing, that was the best for agriculture or the farmers at that time. It has given me a lot of time to grow myself and to make become perfect. So I was very much confident because I am the beginner for all
Yeah.
these agriculture videos. So there was no question of making me nervous. Instead, it was making me proud. So the people were well appreciating my efforts, since
Mm-hmm.
it was a new thing for them also. And we faced a lot of technological changes. Then it was tape camera, and then now we are in digital, and the platform of distribution also earlier in the CD, and then came into DVD, and then to Blu-ray, and then into pen drive and chip. So
Mm-hmm.
then the 2012 we started with YouTube distribution, and interestingly our documentaries are very popular even in USA. For example, pomegranate and a few other videos are popular. Till now we have some 12 crore, you can say 120 million views on our
Yeah.
platform.
What sets Farm TV apart from other agri media platforms? What is the secret behind reaching over more than 10 crore views actually? Yeah.
Most of the media platforms, it is one way. People make videos and tell whatever they want, either it is correct or not, and forget, and they are not reachable or they are not available to the viewers or the farmers from the other side. But in our this one, it is interactive. See, I want to mention this one. What exactly we are making every day one field program. It's a blending of satellite TV channel and OTT. In OTTs, there is no question of putting everyday video, but it happens in regular TV. So we blended this OTT concept and the satellite TV. So we make one recorded program from the field every day, and we make one program in the studio recorded program every day, and one agriculture news every day, and
Mm-hmm.
also the live program. So we are available for technical scientific consultancy every day at 6 p.m. Earlier it was from 6 to 7 p.m. and it is extended by default because of the queue of farmers till 9
Mm-hmm.
o'clock.
Oh.
Every day I sit for technical consultancy every day except Sunday from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. So
Mm-hmm.
that makes difference because I am accountable. If I tell something today, and
Mm-hmm.
after 3 months, the same farmer can come and ask me on
Mm-hmm.
the live program, unedited live program, that sir, what you have given the advice working on our farm, or he may say, no, it has spoiled my farm. So this
Yeah.
fixes the accountability, and this makes
Mhm.
the difference between other platforms and farm TV.
So as you're telling, sir, so may I ask how many farmers you benefited by these live shows?
It is n number of farmers, I can say, because the farm TV download itself is near to 1 lakh, and we have distributing our all the content on primarily we make everything for our OTT farm TV.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That is anyway it is free for farmers.
Yeah.
Both content and the app is free for farmers or the viewers. And
Mm-hmm.
secondly, we distribute our content on 3 YouTube channels
Mm-hmm.
and also on 5 Facebook pages. So the
Mm-hmm.
farmer can watch, the people can watch any of these platforms. And
Mm-hmm.
we keep on answering question and answer session. Consultancy itself attended some 1.5 lakh farmers till today.
Oh.
And
Oh.
we estimate some 10,000 farms across Karnataka and to some extent in even outside the states
Mm-hmm.
under our digital technical scientific consultancy. 10,000 plus farms.
Okay, so could you share a moment when a farmer approaches you and said, because of your video, I tried something new and it worked? Like as you're telling.
Every farmer wants to earn more money in a better way with less labors, with less
Mm-hmm.
difficulties, etc. So we started our OTT on June 1st. See, interestingly, exactly we passed 4 years and now we are into fifth year. When we started in 2021, we started searching for better crops, which is safe crop. So we started promoting cocoa and coffee, black pepper, and nutmeg. These are all the cash crops, and we started searching where all these crops can grow. Basically, it was for Western Ghat, deep into Western Ghat only, then not to the plain areas. So we studied a lot, and we started advising all these crops to the entire state of Karnataka. Interestingly,
Mm-hmm.
people they think the coffee can be grown in Chikmagalur and Hassan, but
Yeah.
we made it possible with all risk that coffee can be grown even in hottest area like Madhugiri next to Andhra Pradesh and also in Bijapur and Kolar, Chamarajnagar, the hottest place. And we are able to check the same crop for quality in the reputed laboratories. So we are the people advising coffee, cocoa, black pepper, and also nutmeg across the state, across the geographical region, across the agroclimatic regions. So we are the consultant, advisor, everything for those farmers who
Mm-hmm.
started in non-traditional belts. So I can cite you thousands of such
Stories.
incidents or this one, not one or two.
Yeah. So you have hosted over 500 plus experts and guests. How do you identify the right people and how do you ensure those conversations remain relevant to your farming communities?
See, we have basically to make content, we have MOUs with all 6 agriculture related universities in Karnataka. In the
Yeah.
beginning itself, we entered into OTT for making this one, and also IHR and CPCRI, Directorate of Cashew Research. So many organizations, all technical organizations, they send out their experts on requirement. And we do send our team to their campuses, apart from farmers and this one. And we focus mainly on scientific agriculture. Simply telling farmers experience makes no sense. And of course, we do make a lot of programs from farmers, but at the same time, we equally give importance to scientific agriculture from all this. So we have all these experts in our reach. So we cross check anything with these panel scientists because of the official MOU between Shramajeevi Television and also these universities and institutes. So there is not a, and we never take chance. We cross check
Mm.
before broadcast. So whatever we say till today, we never faced such a situation that we broadcast wrong things. So farmers, in sometimes farmers' experience may go wrong. They because they tell their experience that may not hold good for others. But in case of our programs and scientific programs, there is till today we didn't come across such wrong things going into air.
So, are there any particular episodes or guests who left a lasting impression on you, whether a personally inspiring or emotionally moving?
Yeah, I can list you at least 10, 20, 50.
Yeah.
But to be precise, one
Mhm.
Dr. M.N. Venugopal. Earlier he was working for Indian Institute of Spices Research, IISR Calicut, and he was head of Pangla Research Station. He was basically pathologist, and yeah, after his retirement, now also he is wandering across the country, and he inspired farmers, and because of him, the pepper has come up very well in India and Karnataka, and Karnataka has become number one in pepper cultivation. And he's doing selfless job. He's not taking any fees or anything. So that inspired me that when such a aged gentleman, I mean, he's some 75 now, when
Mm-hmm.
he can do so many things for farmers, why
Mm-hmm.
not us?
Yeah.
And he was pushing us to make lot of scientific content on coffee, pepper,
Mm-hmm.
and also cardamom. And he helped us a lot. And we never paid him even a single rupee. He never accepts. I can say straight away that
Mm-hmm.
Dr. M.N. Venugopal, a retired scientist,
Mm-hmm.
has impressed us a lot.
With the 24 issues of Shramajeevi Krishi magazine published, you have maintained a strong offline presence too. In today's digital era, what role does print media still play if you want to share with our viewers?
See, now we have to balance between print and digital. I think that is the first magazine going free. So we distribute our this one, and also this is entire magazine is available for reading on our Farm TV OTT itself. And
Mhm.
we designed the magazine compatible to digital reading on the
Mhm.
mobile, because now the
Mhm.
columns, etc. There are so many issues when
Mhm.
you go for printing as and digital. So basically, our magazine was framed for digital platform, and that too for free distribution.
Mhm.
And then we started this printing, because this printing is a difficult job, and reaching the printed magazine to the farmer in this conventional postal service is difficult. So,
Mhm.
but still, in digital, what happens? We did some 4,000 episodes of our Farm TV till today. But
Mhm.
still, the richness of the content is in better in magazine than
Mhm.
our TV. They give you one example. Half an hour TV program. If you keep writing the notes of out of that half an hour program, it
Mhm.
comes to just one paragraph, and at the most half a page. So simply I tell you, if I write one cover page story of 10 pages on coffee, I have to study some 30 to 40 episodes of coffee farming. So you cannot replace this print or the magazine with
Mhm.
any digital platform. Still, it is very much relevant because of the richness of the content. Interestingly, our
Mhm.
popularity has increased many folds after we started magazine, and of course free digital circulation. So we
Mhm.
started magazine in 2023, that is 2 years old. The magazine now this June magazine is the 25th issue. So
Mhm.
still we are more popular because of the magazine than digital TV.
Yeah, yes, sir. So,
Yeah,
with a readership over 1 lakh across Karnataka,
yeah.
what kind of stories or articles resonate most of your audience?
So we are very careful in selecting topics. As I
Mhm.
mentioned, no, we give a lot of preference for scientific agriculture, not just farmers' experience in a vague sense. I started one my own column, Yakro hing ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ in Kannada. That means, why do you do like this? Why are you making this kind of wrong things? You can say,
Mhm.
Yakro hing ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. So there, I take up one particular wrong practice the farmers are doing,
Mhm.
and how it is wrong, and why it is wrong, how it should be rectified. And that is the most popular column, I can say. And that
Mhm.
impacted a lot. People keep on waiting for that particular what column I write this Yakorohing ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ every month. And
Mhm.
also my editorial, in editorial I hit the subject in a very straight way. My editorial is getting translated into many languages every month because of this chat GPT and other. We never get into do all such things because we are held up
Yeah.
with so many issues. So we make it in Kannada, and
Mhm.
people itself know they themselves they
Mhm.
translate to the reasonable extent in many languages, especially in English, and circulate on a very large scale, my editorial, if
Mhm.
not other articles. So that itself says, tells you the importance or the richness of the content of this one. So these kind of an editorial hitting the subject directly without any hesitation, and also this yakrohing ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. Why do you do such wrong practices? For example, putting common cooking salt in abundance to
Mm-hmm.
coconut, and
Mm-hmm.
deep planting of this one, and making a wrong combination of crops. For example, putting mango in under arecanut, so or coconut. These kind of things, makes a lot of impact.
So, with over 10,000 farmers received virtual consultancy from you, how does this model operate? What type of challenges do farmers typically seek help for?
All of these farmers, they ask me, request me, they keep on asking me for a physical visit
Mm-hmm.
or to send someone to their farm. I say no. Because in this every day, for this our live show, live program, every day for my live show across platforms together, 25,000 viewership. I can attend 25,000 farmers query, or I can satisfy, I can educate, I can guide, but
Mm-hmm.
I can visit one farmer or at the most two farmers in a day. And that is also not possible because I cannot divert my time. So
Mm-hmm.
the thing is, the people expect someone to visit. It is not necessary. See, now the cluster concept, etc., has gone. The credit goes to this digital platforms like maybe WhatsApp, or the sending photographs, videos, etc., across this one. So it is not necessary to switch on to this physical mode or the visit. That the days have gone. And interestingly, we straight away deny this one, visiting anyone. We assure them that I will take care of my farm, your farm, or digital media. I cannot visit. And initially they keep asking me, but later on they understand. It can happen over WhatsApp and farm TV.
Mm-hmm.
They need not spend money and time on asking someone to this one. And I see, I have only one Dr. Venugopal for the whole India. I cannot make Dr. Venugopal to visit so many farms, but I can make Dr. Venugopal to sit in my studio and talk to the n number of farmers across India and Karnataka.
Mm-hmm.
So switching, the farmers are also understanding this easy way of communication via digital media. So now that days have gone.
From a simple idea to thriving venture, what does it truly take to build a media company that is both impactful and financially sustainable?
See, as you know, son, making impact technically is one issue. That is, if you are committed, you can do it. If you have knowledge, you can do it.
Yeah.
But to make one enterprise successful, see, normally what happens in most of the media houses or anywhere, especially in media, the editor is different and the CEO is different, because the mindset of CEO should be purely business,
Mm-hmm.
and the mindset of the this one editor should be purely content. If you
Yes.
mix both, most of the times the journalists, they are successful in making very good content, but they fail in business. The business people, they understand only money. They make the enterprise successful. They fail in impacting. The combining with this content or making one single person, the business person as well as the editor, is a difficult task and a rare case. And in our case, we are successful. See, interestingly, when we started, it was Corona time, Corona second wave. Then we were having permission to move around because of the media tag,
Mm-hmm.
but we are not able to go out. In such a difficult situation, also, we
Mm-hmm.
made such a new venture
Mm.
commercially viable or the break even by in 6 months. In 6 months, we made, and all agriculture
Yeah, that
graduates
is
were,
very impressive actually.
all the content makers are agriculture graduates, either horticulture graduates or agriculture graduates working for the content. I never appointed any agriculturally non-technical person for making any content, including the writing magazine. So, yeah, and I pay very good salary. Now, compared to the open market, they are getting double salary. Even in such situation, I am able to make it break even in 6 months. So day one, as an enterprise, because making it's an impact technically is, that too for free, is, it's a very good thing for farmers.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
surviving our as an enterprise viable venture is not that easy, and they are not bothered. We are bothered. So, but we are successful in both.
Yeah, that's great, sir. So we understand that Manage CIA played a role in your journey. So how did their support influence farm TV's development and scale up?
So basically, it has given very good contacts across India. I can say our batchmates of that cohort 4.
Mm-hmm.
Now I am in touch with all those cohort people across India and to cross check with some information or something, everything. So it has extended our limits beyond Karnataka. That's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
And secondly, the tag, manage tag, that branding. So we are managed incubated. That
Mm-hmm.
makes a lot of branding for us, can say, or
Mm-hmm.
even inside Karnataka also with some platforms. When
Mm-hmm.
I go to IHR and say I am a managed person, I am incubated by manage,
Mm-hmm.
makes my work very easy. So that branding works a lot and to build network and brand, manage association.
Yeah, as we are talking about your team building, sir, so may I know the building a team in the rural media tech space is a no easy task, right? So how did you go about finding and bringing together the right people to support your vision?
See, there are two aspects. One thing is I have to build my team for making content. That is one
Yeah.
thing.
Hmm.
And that, as I already mentioned, we have an MOUs. We are in touch with all 33 Krishi Vijnana Kendras in Karnataka, and we cooperate with them. And so we built very good rapport with them so that they
Mm-hmm.
are available to help us or the cooperate with us
Mm-hmm.
24 bar 7, 365 days. That
Oh.
is, I ensured that content making is not a difficult task for me.
Mm-hmm.
And financially, we made enough runway so that we spent lot of money on traveling and these things because I have to send a vehicle for making content. So I
Mm-hmm.
ensured everything, both finance and the experts for content making on the other one side, and the
Mm-hmm.
other side is building the viewers network. Now, if I make content and nobody is watching, there is no point in doing this. So
Mm-hmm.
there, for that, I assured myself that I am making the best content for the farmers.
Mm-hmm.
So we are very much able to find the exact requirement of farmers, dumping all these conventional ways or the content of conventional agricultural extension programs.
Mm-hmm.
Made lot of content, very pinpointed content, so both side we took enough care. And further, the everyone, even illiterate farmer has smartphone in his hand.
Yeah,
So
right.
nowadays, and also the connectivity across almost across the state. So
Mm-hmm.
now, if you are really making some sensible content for him,
Mm-hmm.
useful content for him, so
Mm-hmm.
reaching him and becoming popular is not a big challenge at all now.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to differentiate between our content and the regular content available for him on YouTube or the WhatsApp or the Facebook. We have to identify ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
that we are really good in the content. And if you once you catch his attention, he will be your fixed viewer. That's what we till today we didn't spend even a single rupee I mentioned
Mm-hmm.
on our publicity. We never spent even a single rupee on any
It's
advertisement,
all
any publicity.
organic, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, looking back, is there a mistake you made early on that taught you that valuable lesson to you?
Everyone is keep telling no, after 1 year or 2 year, you have to diversify into so many aspects. Basically, we are media people. We are sticking on to agriculture because there is a no vacuum or there is a
Mm-hmm.
scope. That
Mm-hmm.
doesn't mean that I can make a very good program on anything else. Even I can make a very good documentary on Vidhan Sauda or the
Mm-hmm.
government itself. So
Mm-hmm.
being a media person. So
Mm-hmm.
we thought of diversifying into some other, the same set of programs into health. We
Mm-hmm.
spent huge money on making almost the similar set of contents on the same platform,
Mm-hmm.
health TV. And we utterly failed.
Oh.
Utterly failed means no,
Mm-hmm.
we could make very good content, but
Mm-hmm.
it has diverted our time and efficiency, money, everything from
Mm-hmm.
agriculture, where
Mm-hmm.
we were not able to market it in a proper way. So
Mm-hmm.
we could not generate sizable revenue.
Mm-hmm.
What we understood was wrong. So we utterly failed in making. We were able to make impact on the channel, but not the money. So just in
Oh.
6 months, we appointed many people and we Just in 6 months, we understood the sense. We understood the negative factors of that season, and we closed that wing itself.
Mm-hmm.
Farm TV Health was closed in just in 6 months, not
Mm-hmm.
to make major damage to agriculture and also to the company on the financial side. So
Mm-hmm.
and we attempted getting into other languages.
Mm-hmm.
Maharashtra and Tamil, we were planning making some 2 crore investment on each language. Then
Mm-hmm.
later on, in the beginning itself, we understood it is difficult to build language. No, we cannot cross language barrier. We stopped those things in the very beginning itself. We didn't lose money in the term. So these are the mistakes what we understood. Now we are very much clear on our limitations
Mm-hmm.
and where should we limit ourselves.
That's great, sir. So, what is next on your vision board for Shramajeevi TV and Farm TV? Is there a new project or idea you're currently working on and you want to share with us?
Few things are our secrets, but still I can tell you because now I am confident that can compete with me has to be like me only. So I am
Yeah,
now
yes, sir.
confident to share any idea. So yeah, we stopped migrating to other languages because of the obvious reasons. So
Mm-hmm.
and we are not making that much money which we were supposed to
Mm-hmm.
because of the reluctance from the companies to spend money on advertisement. And we never approach government for any assistance. Approaching government for any assistance, we never accept manage funding. We never took any single rupee from government. The every startup will first effort will be to catch audience, or you can say customer acquisition in correct business long customer acquisition. Even though you are losing, you are burning money. First, you
Mm-hmm.
have to acquire customers, and then you have to establish your credibility and make business out of the same set of customers that you acquired with
Mm-hmm.
your credibility. That has happened. I have a huge set of so now we are getting into input trading, or you can say input mediation, not exactly trading. We are getting into a lot of things where we can earn money in a very friendly way. You can genuine way, or no, not hurting farmers, or sometimes saving farmers, protecting farmers. We are getting into huge nursery. We spent near about 1 crore on nurseries for genuine planting materials for Karnataka farmers. And definitely it is a revenue, very good revenue source for us. We spent near about 1 crore. And we are getting into micronutrients and microorganisms.
Mm-hmm.
And also we are getting into some veterinary feed supplements. We are getting into organic manure on a very large scale. We are selling through us some 500 tons of organic manure. These are
Mm-hmm.
all the things. And apart from beyond these services, we are getting into agriculture IT service.
Oh, yeah.
Shortly yesterday, the first one engineer joined us, our company, computer engineer,
Mm-hmm.
and already one engineer is working for us. Those
Mm-hmm.
engineers will build our this one, and we are getting into agriculture IT service. Even though there are many people claiming to give IT service to farmers, none of them are successful. We know their insights, but
Mm-hmm.
we have very good platform, popular and impressive and credible platform for
Mm-hmm.
the farmers. So we will build many things with these computer engineers. So we may launch another company itself, private limited company for the purpose, or we may start with this. So we can market their products to this one. So we are getting into agriculture IT service,
Yeah.
making maybe daybook for farmers. And
Mm-hmm.
we are started one online platform, farmtvstore.com. Anyway, we are selling so many things, plants, medicines, etc. for already. That
Mm-hmm.
in a catered or physical mode or the manual mode. We are digitalizing also, and we are starting one more just seeds by Farm TV or
Mm-hmm.
Shramajeevi. Right now, we will cater to the terrace gardens and kitchen gardens to test the water, and slowly we will get into that just seeds. Just means just seeds, not the
Mm-hmm.
plants. You can say, and another is justice. We
Yeah.
are giving justice, so that is termed as just seeds,
Yeah,
and
that
it
is a
will be
very attractive and nice name. How
yeah
did you
just
come
seeds.
up with this name, sir? I know.
Yeah, yeah, and no, see, being media people, we are very popular. We are efficient in titling the cover page story of the this one. This the June issue is ಏಷ್ಯಾದ ಜನರ ಭತ್ತದ ಭರವಸೆ ಭತ್ತ. These
Mhm.
kind of things we can turn very easily, being the media, even this one. So jet
Mhm.
seeds will, to begin with, it is for hobby farmers, or you can say the terrace gardeners or the kitchen gardeners. And
Mhm.
now slowly, definitely, it will get into the regular seeds business. So it is a huge, huge opportunity. So we are getting into micronutrients. If you set up the acquire good number of sizable farmers in a genuine way, you can do a lot of things. So we are getting into all those things. Apart from making money out of advertisement, and so that's why we forgot all funding, all government support, anything. When we are able to establish in the practical market, that
Mhm.
is sustainable and that is more safe. No, that will run for long.
So, if a young person from a small village is watching this podcast and dreams of building something impactful like you did, what advice would you give them?
Maintain continuity. That making a program maybe of 10 minutes every day makes a lot of sense.
Mhm.
And maintain punctuality. Whenever, wherever I am, by 6 o'clock p.m., sharp 6 o'clock, not even 1 minute late
Mhm.
on our live show makes a lot of sense. That continuity and unbiased approach. I may speak anything on my own platform. Nobody there is there to go, but thousands of people watching my behavior, my this thing. So maintain credibility, unbiased service. You can
Mhm.
say it will fetch you money slowly, not immediately, but
Mhm.
it will build your credibility. That may be any service, not necessarily agriculture advice. So slowly build your credibility
Mhm.
and have long vision, not the short vision. If you can make confuse someone and sell something and make a lot of money immediately, but
Mhm.
that will kill your credibility in the long run. So don't go behind money. That's what we followed. And ultimately, if you build your credibility and consistency, unquestioned integrity for the service, the
Mhm.
money will follow. We can make money in the long run. That's what we followed.
Yeah, that is inspiring, and at the same time, that is true too. So, and finally, what message would you like to share with the farmers who tune in to your content every day?
Only way of success is to make knowledge. See, now the young farmers or the set are not necessarily young, those who reverse migrated during Corona from cities, they were involved in different kind of businesses, either intellectual or whatever maybe. They are successful than the traditional farmers, those who have lived for generations on the farm. That means there is no alternate for knowledge. So gain knowledge, use your brain efficiently, or at least use your brain for anything. Don't follow anyone on digital media blindly, including farm TV.
Mhm.
So whatever I say, analyze yourself, use your brain, make knowledge from credible source, and finally you decide yourself what to do, what not to do. Then only your agriculture will succeed. See, simply telling, he has deceived me, he has given the wrong advice. There is no fun. You have a lot of platforms now to cross check anything.
Mhm.
So even you believe the farm TV advice, my advice, only after cross checking. So there is no alternate to the knowledge. Make knowledge and use your brain, work hard, then only you will succeed. Nobody, no, any government or anyone will not be of that great help. They will assist, no doubt, but
Mhm.
ultimately you
Mhm.
have to succeed on your own for your good. So the farmer has to make knowledge and succeed himself and sustain himself. That's what I tell them.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So we are about to end of this session. So I would like to thank you. Thank you so much for sharing your powerful story with us. You're not just creating content, you're creating change. And to everyone watching, don't forget to subscribe Farm TV and Shramajeevi Krishi magazine and follow this incredible journey online. This is your host Sonam and signing off from Manage CIA. Until next time, keep dreaming and keep growing.